In the last video lecture, I had completed the first topic of the chapter number 3, that is measures of central tendency, that is mean, in which we had understood the practical sums related to all the different 4 types of mean, that is arithmetic mean, combined mean, weighted mean and geometric mean. Now in this video lecture, I am going to start with the second measure of central tendency, that is median and other positional averages. Okay. Now in case of, you can see on the board I have written the formulas of median and other positional averages. In other positional averages it would come quartiles, deciles and percentiles. Now first of all let us start with median. Now what is median? Median that divides whenever the data that is arranged either in ascending or descending order. It means when all the values of the observation they are to be arranged either in ascending or descending order, then whatever the value of the middlemost observation, that is called the median. And median is denoted or symbolically as capital M. Okay, again repeating, median is the value of the middlemost observation. It divides the observation into 2 equal parts. On the left hand side of the median, that is the lowest 50% value, and on the highest side of median, that is the highest, that is the value more than the median. Okay, so it divides, the median divides into 2 equal parts, that is 50% and 50%. Okay, so that was the first explanation for median. What is median? Now let us understand what is quartiles. Quartiles that divides the observation. Here also the observations first of all are to be arranged in ascending or descending order, and it divides into 4 equal parts. Okay, you can see the explanation that I have written over here. That is 3 values which divide the data in 4 equal parts. There are 3 values that divide the data into 4 equal parts. Here with a representation on number line I have explained to you. Here you can see there are 3 values, that is Q1, Q2 and Q3. Quartiles that is denoted by capital Q. Okay, and I have shown here 3 values of Q, that is Q1, Q2 and Q3, that divides the entire observation into 4 equal parts. You can see the first part, that is 25%, second part, that is 25%, third part 25% and total fourth part, that is 25%. So these 3 values of quartile that divide the observation into 4 equal parts, each of 25%. Okay, so that's why it's called quartiles. Okay, next one that comes deciles. Now deciles that divides into 10 equal parts. There are 9 values which divides the entire value of the observation into 10 equal parts. Over here also, first of all, the values have to be arranged in ascending or descending order, and then afterwards it divides the 9 values that divides the entire observation into 10 equal parts. It is not possible to represent a number line, so I am not represented for deciles and for percentiles. But easily you can understand from these 2 lines that how it will divide into 10 parts by taking 9 values of the observation. Okay, so that 9 values that would be considered as deciles. Again repeating over here, 9 values which divide the data in 10 equal parts. Okay, so it is dividing the data into 10 equal parts. So that is called as the deciles. So over here it is represented by small j. So the value of j in the formula also you can see I have written 1 to 9 because there are 9 values that are dividing the data into 10 equal parts. In the same way over here there are 3 values of q that are dividing the observation into 4 equal parts. So j is equal to 1, 2 and 3. Over here we don't have to take the value of j because there is only one value, that is median, that is dividing into 2 equal parts. So there will be not any representation of small j. Over here that will come small j, that is 1, 2 and 3. Over here it will come j is equal to 1 to 9. And last one, that is the percentile. Now percentile that divides into 100 equal parts. There are 99 values of observation that are dividing the data into 100 equal parts. That is called percentile. You can see over here 99 values which divide the data in 100 equal parts. Okay, so that 99 values that are considered as small j. Okay, so you can see I have written over here in the formula, that is of small j is equal to 1 to up till 99. Any of the value can be found found out and we asked you to find out in the question, that is to find P35, P40, P42, any of the value up till 99, it can be asked you in the question. Okay, so now after understanding the basic concept of what is median, quartiles, deciles and percentiles, let us understand how to find the median, quartiles, deciles and percentiles by applying the formulas. Okay, here you can see table has been prepared. The first part is of for raw data or discrete frequency distribution. In case of raw data and discrete frequency distribution, the only difference is there that in case of discrete frequency distribution, for each and every value of the observation, frequency would be given to you, and in case of raw data, simple only the values of observation that would be given to you. Okay, there would be a common formula for both the type, that is for raw data and for discrete frequency distribution in case of median, quartile, deciles and percentiles. Okay, first of all let us understand for median. In case of median, the basic formula to find the median, that is n plus 1 by 2. Okay, n means the number of observation. Number of observation plus 1 divided by 2. Suppose there are 10 observations, so 10 plus 1 divided by 2 is equal to 11. So 10 plus 1 divided by 2, so 11 divided by 2, it will come to 5.5. Okay, so in that way you have to find the value of median in case of raw data or discrete frequency distribution. Now in case of quartiles, okay, quartiles I have already told it is represented by capital QJ. J, that is representation for the values that are dividing into 4 equal parts. Okay, so here it is represented as QJ. Okay, is equal to J n plus 1 by 4, because it is dividing the data into 4 equal parts. Over here it is dividing the data into 2 equal parts, so divide by 2. Over here dividing in 4 equal parts, so divide by 4. Okay, so n plus 1 divided by 4. Suppose in the question it has been asked you to find Q3. Okay, it has been asked you to find Q3, then J value that would come to 3, n plus 1 by 4. Okay, so whatever, suppose it is asked you to find Q1, then here we put value of J as 1. Okay, so in that way, whatever the value has been asked you to find out, accordingly you have to write the value of J over here. Okay, now next one, that is deciles. In case of decile, also capital D and J. Small j, that is for 1 to 9. Any of the numbers from 1 to 9, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, because these are the 9 values that are dividing the data into 10 different parts. Okay, so formula is also the same over here, that is j into bracket n plus 1 divided by 10, because it is dividing the data into 10 equal parts. So here it is divided by 10, here it is divided by 4 and here it is divided by 2. Okay, then afterwards last formula, that is for percentiles. In case of percentile for raw data or discrete frequency distribution, the formula will be same, that is capital P small g is equal to j into bracket n plus 1 divided by 100, because it is dividing the data into 100 different parts. Okay, so here it will be divided by 100, and if it has been asked you in the question to find P30, then you will take the value of j as 30. Okay, so in that way j value can be from 1 to 99, any of the value can be of j that can be asked you to find in the question. Okay, so in this way you have to find the median, quartiles, deciles and percentiles for raw data or discrete frequency distribution. Now I will be teaching you the second formula, that is for continuous frequency distribution. Okay, for continuous frequency distribution, first of all let us see for median. In case of median, to find the median class, because here in continuous frequency distribution the data would be divided into different classes. Okay, so first of all we have to find the median class. How to find the median class? The formula that will be n by 2. Previously it was n plus 1 by 2 for discrete frequency distribution. In case of continuous frequency distribution it would be n by 2. Okay, and after n by 2, whatever the median class you get, then you have to find the formula, apply the formula of median. Capital M, median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into C. Again repeating the formula, because by heart you have to remember, students, these formulas. If you are knowing the formula very well, then and then only you can get the correct answer. Okay, so again repeating, L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into C. Now n by 2, we have already got the median class from the previous formula, that is of median class. L means I have written over here, that is lower boundary point of that median class. Okay. Minus CF. Now CF means cumulative frequency, you are doing it. Okay. So cumulative frequency of prior class of median class. Suppose the median class that came 30 to 40. Okay. Now prior class of 30 to 40, that would be 20 to 30. Okay. So the cumulative frequency of the previous class that you have to take. Okay. Previous class of the median class. So you will have to take the cumulative frequency of 20 to 30 because the median class that came, that is 30 to 40. The previous class of the median class, that would be 20 to 30. So the cumulative frequency of 20 to 30 you have to take in as the cumulative frequency in the given formula. Okay. Upon F, what is F? That is the frequency of that particular class, and multiply by C. C means class. Okay. So by this formula you will get the answer of median as per continuous frequency distribution. Now in case of quartiles, how to find quartile by continuous frequency distribution? The formula again same, Qj is equal to L plus, first of all you have to apply this formula, that is J, n by 4 to observation. Okay, in order to find the quartile class. Okay, here you have found the median class formula, you have applied, that is n by 2. Over here you will apply n by 4. Over here n by 10, and last for percentile, that is n by 100. Okay. Now in case of quartiles, to find the quartile class, you will apply the formula, that is J. Now J why we are putting? Because if it has been asked you in the question to find Q3, then you will apply the value, that is J, that is 3 n by 4th observation. Okay. So in this way, J value would come in case of quartiles, deciles and percentiles, but not in case of median. Okay. Now over here, by applying this formula, you will get the quartile class. Okay. Now next, apply the formula of Qj, that is to find the quartiles. That is L plus n by 4 minus Cf upon F into C. Formula remains the same for all, that is median, quartiles, deciles and percentiles. But only difference is that in place of here n by 2, it would come here n by 4, over here n by 10, and last one, that is n by 100. Otherwise the formula remains the same for all, that is median, quartiles, deciles and percentiles. Okay. Now in this case, L, that means same lower limit or lower boundary point of that particular quartile class, n by 4 that we already got by the previous class equation, minus Cf, that is cumulative frequency of the previous class, upon F, that is frequency of that same class, multiply by C, that is class. Okay. Now in case of deciles also same thing. First of all you have to find the decile class, that is by applying the formula J into bracket n by 10th observation. Next, by applying that formula you will get the decile class. Then you will apply the formula of D, that is decile, is equal to L plus J into bracket n by 10. Suppose it is asked you to find D6. Okay. So here the value of J then would come as 6. Okay. So L plus J n by 10 minus Cf upon F into C. You can see all the formulas are same. Only the difference is there over here in bracket it is n by 2 in case of median, in case of quartiles that is n by 4, and in case of deciles that is n by 10. Okay. Otherwise the same formula is there. L for lower limit, n by 10 minus Cf, that is cumulative frequency of the previous class, F that is for frequency, and C that is for class. Okay. Last one, that is the percentile. In case of percentile also, first of all you will find the percentile class, that is J into bracket n by 100 observations. Suppose it has been asked you to find P52. Okay, then J value that will come as 52. Okay, so 52 into bracket n by 100. So you will get the percentile class. From that percentile class you will find the value of percentile by applying the given formula, that is L plus J into bracket n by 100 minus Cf upon F into C. Okay. So this way you have to find the value of median, quartile, deciles and percentiles by applying the given formula. If the question is related to raw data or discrete frequency distribution, then you will apply the above formula. And if the question is related to continuous frequency distribution, then you have to apply the below mentioned formula. So after understanding the formulas of all the medians and the various positional averages, let us continue with the practical sums of exercise 3.4. Okay. Now let us read question number first of exercise 3.4, that is on page number 98 of your textbook. Find all quartiles for the data given below about marks scored by 15 students in class test. It means you have been asked to find all the quartiles of the marks of 15 students that has been given to you. From the data you can easily understand that it is raw data, and from the raw data you have to find the value of all the quartiles. Now students, how many quartiles would be there? That is Q1, Q2 and Q3. So all the three quartiles we have to find in this question. Okay, so you can see first of all we have to arrange. First thing, remember students, that in case of median or quartile, deciles or percentiles, whatever the data that has been given to you, then you have to arrange in ascending or descending order. Here you can see I have arranged all the data in ascending order. Whatever the marks of 15 students, then I have arranged in ascending order. Then afterwards I apply the first formula of finding Q1. Okay, so Q1 is equal to m plus 1 divided by 4th observation. Already we have understood the formula. Okay, so in case of raw data, Q1 is equal to m plus 1 divided by 4. So what is the value of n? That is 15. So 15 plus 1 divided by 4 is equal to 16 divided by 4 is equal to 4th observation. Okay, so 4th observation. What is the value of the 4th observation? That is 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the answer of the first value, that is Q1, is equal to 4 marks. So students, don't forget to put the unit. Here all the data of 15 students are given to you in the form of marks. So whatever the answer comes, you have to put the unit, that is marks. Okay. Next one we have to find Q2. Now students, remember Q2 and median both are one and the same, because Q2 and median divides the data into two equal parts. Okay, so Q2 is equal to median, both are one and the same. Here you can see I found out Q2 is equal to 2, because we have to put the value of J. Okay, so J is equal to 2 over here, 2 into bracket n plus 1 by 4. Now if you cut this, 2 ones and 2 twos are, so n plus 1 by 2 will become, so n plus 1 by 2 is equal to median. So Q2 and m both are one and the same. Okay, so n plus 1 divided by 4. So 2 into bracket n plus 1 divided by 4, what we got the value of that? That is 4. So 2 into 4 is equal to 8th observation. So what is the 8th observation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That is 6. So you will get the answer of Q2 or median is equal to 6 marks. Next one, that is Q3. Okay, Q3 is equal to 3 into bracket n plus 1 by 4. So 3 into bracket n plus 1 by 4 already we have found out by the first one, that is 4th observation. So 3 into 4. So 3 into 4 would come to 12. So 12th observation. What would be the 12th observation? That is 7. Okay, so Q3 is equal to 7 marks. So in this way we have to find all the three quartiles in the first question, that is Q1, Q2 and Q3. Q2 is equal to median, both are one and the same. If in the question it has been asked you median, then it is understood that it is Q2 only, and if it is asked you Q2, it means it is median, both are one and the same. So we have got the first answer of Q1, that is 4 marks, for Q2 that is 6 marks, and for Q3 that is 7 marks. Now after completing the first sum, we'll be moving on to the question number 2. Let us read the question. The following table shows data about the distance travelled in kilometers by a salesman on different days. It means the data of a salesman, that is the distance that he has travelled, that is given to you in kilometers of different days. Okay, find median, Q3, T8 and P68. It means this is the combined sum in which you have to find all the four, that is median, quartile, decile and percentile. Okay, so all the four formulas will be applied over here. Here you can see also the data that is of continuous frequency distribution, because the value that has been divided into classes. Okay, so we have to apply the formula of continuous frequency distribution for median, quartile, decile and percentile. So let's start with it. First of all, whatever the data that is in classes, that is distance given to in kilometers, 0 to 100 up till 500 to 600. Next one, that is frequency, that is given to the number of days, that is considered as frequency over here. That is also given to the question, that is 5, 18, 24, 7, 5 and 1. So total number of observation frequency is equal to 60. N is equal to 60. Now the next column that I have prepared, that is of CF. In case of median, in case of quartile, decile or percentile, you have to find the cumulative frequency, because in each and every formula the CF is to be mentioned. That's why you have to prepare the third column, that is of CF. And now how to find CF? It's very easy. That is, first one value would be as it is 5. You have to just add all the consecutive 47, 47 plus 7, 54, 54 plus 5, 59, and 59 plus 160. Already I have discussed in the previous chapter also that whatever the value of the cumulative frequency last value comes, that is equal to the total amount of frequency. So here you can see the total frequency, that is 60, and the last value of cumulative frequency, that is also 60. Okay. And after completing the table, let us apply for the first formula of median. First of all, in case of median, in order to find the median class, you have to apply the formula that is n by 2. In case of raw data, we are applying the formula that is n plus 1 by 2. Okay. In case of continuous frequency distribution, we have to apply the formula that is n by 2. Okay. So what is the total number? The number of observation, that is n is equal to 60. So 60 divided by 2 is equal to 30th observation. Now you have to see this 30th observation in cumulative frequency, not in frequency. Okay, students. So in case of 30th observation that comes in the cumulative frequency, that is 47. So our median class, that would be 200 to 300. Okay. So here you can see I have written median class is equal to 200 to 300. Now applying the formula to find median that you have already studied, that is L plus n by 2 minus CF upon F into C. Okay. So L value, that is lower limit of the median class. What would be the lower limit? That is 200. So 200 plus n by 2, that is 30. So 30 minus CF. CF we have to take of the median prior to the median class. Okay. So what we have got, the CF of the prior to the median class, that would be 23. Our median class is 200 to 300. Prior to that class, that would be 23. Okay. So 30 minus 23 upon F. F means frequency. Frequency of the same class. What is our class? 200 to 300. What is frequency? That is 24. Okay. So divide by 24 into 100. Okay. That is class length. Classes you can see, that is of 100 in all the classes. Okay. Now 200 plus 30 minus 23 would come to 7. 7 by 24 into 100 you will do. Then you will get 29.17. That you will add with 200. Then you will get the answer, that is 229.17 kilometer. Over here, all the data of the distance traveled by the salesman, that is given in kilometers. Whatever the answer comes of median, quartile, decile or percentile, that you provide the unit as kilometers. So the first answer we have got of median, that is 229.17. Now moving on to the next question that has been asked to you, that is to find D8. Okay. Now D8, the first equation, that is 8 into bracket n by 10. That is J value, here it will be 8. So 8 into bracket n by 10. So 8 into 60 by 10. 60 by 10 is equal to 6. So 8 into 6, 8 is a 48. So 48th observation. What will be the 48th observation? That will come in 54. So our class, that will be 300 to 400. Okay. So decile class, that will come to 300 to 400. Now we have to apply the formula of finding the decile. Okay. So D8 is equal to L plus 8 into bracket n by 10 minus CF upon F into 100. Okay. Now what would be the value of lower limit? Our class is 300 to 400. So lower limit, that would be 300. 300 plus 8 into n by 10. Value already we have got, that is 48. So directly I am putting over here is 48. 48 minus CF. Now our class is 300 to 400. Cumulative frequency of the previous class, that will be 47. Okay. So that's why I put over here 48 minus 47 upon frequency. What would be the frequency of the same class? That is 7. Okay. So 48 minus 47 upon 7 into 100. Okay. So 300 plus, now 48 minus 47, so 1. 1 by 7 into 100. You will do, then you will get the answer, that is 14.29. Adding that value with 300, you will get 314.29 kilometers. Now, after now we have found out that is median, decile. Next point that we have to find the quartile, that is Q3 has been asked to do. Okay. So Q3 is equal to 3 into bracket n by 4th observation. So 3 into bracket n value, that would be same, that is 60. So 60 divided by 4, it would be 15. So 15 into 3, it would come to 45th observation. Now 45th observation, that would be coming in this class, that is 200 to 300. Okay. So our class for quartile, that would be 200 to 300. Now again applying the formula of continuous frequency distribution for finding Q3. That would be Q3 is equal to L plus 3 n by 4 minus Cf upon F into 100. Okay. So L value, our class that is 200 to 300. So lower limit that will come to 200. 200 plus 3n by 4 already we found out that is 45. So as it is over here 45. 45 minus Cf. Our class that is 200 to 300, that is 47. Previous class cumulative frequency that is 23. Okay, so you will take 45 minus 23 upon F. F means frequency of the same class. Frequency of the same class, that means 24. Okay, so 45 minus 23 upon 24 into 100. Okay, so 200 plus 45 minus 23 divided by 24 into 100, you will get 91.67. Okay, that you will add with 200, you will get the answer, that is 291.67 kilometers. So this is the third value that we have found out for percentile. Now the fourth question that has been asked you to find percentile, that is P62. Okay, again the same equation that would come, that is 62 into bracket n by 100. In case of percentile, divide by 100. In case of decile, divide by 10. In case of median, that would be n by 2. Okay, now the next one, so in case of quartile, that would be n by 4. In case of decile, that would be n by 10. And in case of percentile, it would be n by 100. Okay, so 62 into bracket 60 by 100. 60 by 100 it will come to 0.6. 0.6 into 62 you will do, then you will get 37.2 observation. Okay, so 37.2, that would come in which cumulative frequency? That is 47. So our class that would be 200 to 300. So here you can see after the class that is 200 to 300. Now applying the formula of P62, that is L plus 62 divided by into bracket n by 100 minus Cf upon F into 100. Okay, so 200. What is the value of L? That is lower limit, that is 200. So 200 plus 62 into bracket n by 100. Already we have found out that value, that is 62 n by 100, that is 37.2. Okay, so as it is I have placed over here 37.2 minus Cf value. What would be the Cf value? See, our class that is 200 to 300. Cumulative frequency of the previous class, that is 23. Okay, so 37.2 minus 23 upon frequency. Frequency of the same class, that would be 24. Okay, so 37.2 minus 23 upon 24 into 100. So 200 plus, you will subtract this two value, divide by 24 and multiply by 100, then you will get 59.17. Adding that 59.17 to 200, you will get the answer of P62 at 259.17 kilometers. Okay, so this way, this entire sum will be asked of getting 5 marks minimum of this entire sum, asking all the 4 types of positional averages, that is median, quartiles, deciles and percentiles. So students, that's all for today. In the next video lecture, I will continue with the same exercise, that is exercise 3.4. Till then, goodbye, keep practicing.